Light green is when you say, oh, the world has some problems, I will try to behave well myself, I will not burn so much fossil fuel, I'll fly less, I'll not eat meat, things like that. Does that help? Yeah, it helps, but it doesn't solve the problem at all. It doesn't solve the problem at all because the world population is growing, and if you look at forecasts for how big the world population will be in year 2100, you find, for instance, that Nigeria is expected to have something like 700 million people, and so these people, they want to have a wealthy lifestyle, and you cannot stop them. So as the world population grows and uses more and more energy and wants more and more food, etc., even though every person in, for instance, in the rich world decide not to fly airplanes at all, not to stream videos with their smartphones, not to eat any meat, the problems will grow and grow. So it doesn't really solve the problem, it alleviates the problems a little bit. The second approach is what you call dark green, to be dark green. Dark green means that you think you solve the problem by going back in time. So you want to have an old-fashioned lifestyle, you want to have organic farming, etc. And organic farming has some advantages, but it doesn't solve the problem either. So what does solve the problem is what you call bright green, like being a bright person. Bright green is the approach where you say, okay, we have got a challenge, which kind of technologies can alleviate that or solve that? And then you make a society where there's a very strong incentive to be innovative, to start up companies, to develop new technologies, so where you can basically earn money and where there's not a lot of legal hindrance against that. And we're also where you find that some of the technologies that can solve it actually exist, that you make a push to deploy those technologies. And global warming to me is a clear case of that. So in global warming, you have technologies that can address it, they exist, they need to be deployed, but instead of focusing on developing these further and deploying them, the focus seems to be entirely on more taxation and on rolling back the lifestyle. And rolling back the lifestyle, the modern lifestyle, will not work, but because even if all the people in the wealthy parts did that, they would be completely overwhelmed by all the people in the poorer countries who want more money and a better lifestyle. So to me, bright green is the way to do it, and if I look back in history, how we addressed similar situations in the past with resources and with environment, it was always and every time technology that solved it. It was never going back to the past or stopping economic growth or I'll do my piece and then I hope everything will work. That didn't solve the problems at all.